Congratulations, third graders. We have made it to math lesson 100. Pat yourself on the backs. That is 100 lessons that you have done this school year. And just stop and think for a minute about how much you've learned about in math between the multiplication and the division and the multi-digit multiplication and the multi-digit division and division with remainders and fractions and dollars and place value and shapes. And we could go on and on and on. You've learned so much. So I'm very proud of you. Keep up the great work and take a second to celebrate because we're celebrating. All right, math lesson 100. Today you're going to get to construct geometric solids. So you're going to need a few things. So let me tell you what you need and then you can hit pause if you need to go get them. So you'll need your math book, and then in your blue student folder in the page protector for this week are 3 activity sheets that you're going to need to pull out. It would also be helpful if you had scissors and then some glue or tape for making some solids, and some sort of rectangular solid, a cereal box just to look at. It can still have cereal in it, or a tissue box, or I found just a rectangular solid block to use. So something like that to kind of look at to help us with this. So hit pause if you need to go get those things and then come back. All right, so 2 days ago in lesson 98, we talked about geometric solids, and we talked about how flat shapes are plane figures like circle, triangle, and square, and those only have 2 dimensions. They have a length and a width, but they don't have any depth. They're just 2-dimensional figures or plane figures. They're just in one plane in space. Now our geometric solids are 3-dimensional figures, and they have a length, a width, and a depth. And in order to draw them, you kind of have to do an optical illusion. So you could a cube or a pyramid or a cone. Those are all geometric solids, just like cylinders, rectangular solids. Anyway, they all have 3 dimensions. Okay, so today you're going to, after I get done talking, you'll get to make some of those. But if you grabbed a cereal box or a tissue box, go ahead and pull that out while we talk about them for a minute. If your box is closed, go ahead and close your rectangular solid, whether it's a cereal box or a tissue box. How many panels or edges does it have? So go ahead and count them. If you said 6, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 panels are edges. What words could you use to describe them? Maybe a top, a bottom, a front, a back, a right side, a left side. You could describe them in that way. If you didn't have a mirror, what's the largest number of panels you could see at one time? So try tipping your solid, turning around. How many panels? What's the greatest number of panels you can see at one time? I think I'd come up with 3. If I tip it at an angle, I can see 1, 2, 3, but I can't come up with any more than that. Can you come up with any more than that on yours? Probably about 3. Okay, can you also go ahead and count the edges for me, where the panels or the sides meet? How many edges are there? You should come up with 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the vertices, how many where the edges meet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and let you read the instructions on your activity sheets. You will cut them out and then fold them to make some geometric solids using your tape and your scissors to hold them together. And then go ahead and do math lesson 100.